arrow. While the arrow was flying, he said, now pick up the other arrows and hit the ground. In other words, while that one arrow was flying, he wanted him to just start hitting the ground. Get kind of jubilant about it. In other words, that arrow signifies the many more. And that signifies victory. And I'm going to get victory after victory. But instead of the king getting into the spirit of what the prophet said, he picked up the arrows and said, 1, 2, 3. And even though Elisha was getting ready to die, the Bible said he was wroth or he got angry. Man, you up here hitting the ground 3 times. You should at least go 5 or 6 times. The fact that you only hit the ground 3 times, you are only going to win over Syria 3 times. But after the 3rd victory, they are going to win over you. If you had kept on hitting the ground, if you had kept on enthusiastically doing what I told you, you would get victory after victory after victory after victory. So again, you need to tell somebody, if you want unlimited victories, give God continuous praise. Now that you've only hit the ground 3 times and you're going to get 3 victories. If you had hit it more, you would have established more victory. Hallelujah. Now somebody's saying, preacher, you're talking about arrows of the Lord's deliverance. How does that fit me? In other words, he said, say the arrow of the Lord's deliverance. And if you want to know what the arrow of the Lord's deliverance is, pick up the book. There is an arrow for every enemy that sticks his head up. If sickness is in your body, you got some arrows in your bag. One of them over there in Exodus 15 and around 26, where the Lord said, I am the Lord that healeth thee.